Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 25 of Pokemon Platinum. So last time, we explored Solaceon Town, seeing what there is to see. We got introduced to seals, and we met Unknown at the Solaceon Ruins that will do something for us later down the line. And also get us some pretty cool seals, too, while we're at it. So today, we're going to actually head to somewhere different. We're going to go over to this tower that's been largely ignored, but now we can actually do this. Where departed Pokemon sleep. This is the Lost Tower. Ooh, spooky. So this is basically the Pokemon Tower of the Sinnoh region, but over here, you can get TM47, which is Steel Wing. So that's a pretty good move. I really should have taught it to Really should have taught that one to Sarah instead of, Defog. But that's okay. That's fine. We need Defog anyway for something later. Anyway. This is where spirits rest. Please be quiet and respectful. So this is basically the Pokemon Tower of the Sinnoh region. Before I go any further, we are going to be doing some trainer fights here. So I gave Sarah the lucky egg. The reason why she's level 33 is because upon evolving next level, this Pokemon will actually get a really, really good move. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's why I gave it to him. Gave it to Sarah. There's a persistent fog that thickens the higher you climb. If you can't use the hidden move Defog, and if you have no business here, then there's no need to go up. I don't remember if I have the ability to use Defog or not, but yeah. Yeah, Ghost, get away, Eek, help me, team! Alright, do you really want me to show my unlimited power? Because I'm about to show my unlimited power on this Mothim. Because, well, I have an Aerial Ace. This is a flying type Swift that never ever misses. Unless it does. Well, under the circumstances of, well, maybe some Pokemon using, like, stuff like Fly or Dive or whatever. So anyway, this trainer right here will have a Mothim for you to see for your Pokedex, as well as a Chatot. And a Barboach. Well, a Pokemon that we haven't really seen yet. So, all these Pokemon we haven't seen yet, or if you didn't do the in-game trade at, was it Eterna City, or, yeah, I think it was Eterna City. Hey, you're no ghost. But yeah, as you can clearly see, the Lucky Egg is doing its work. Clearly. You can find an Oval Stone here if you didn't find it on a Wild Chansey like I did. And, yeah, it's just pretty good. Do I have the ability to use Defog? Yeah, I do. Whoa, emulation. Whoa, whoa. I found the whiteness. Okay, never mind. Now this guy. My Pokemon were taken from me. Team Galactic did it. Ever since, I've never forgiven their faces. What is this big badass's name? Kirby. And he's got a Cleffa. Okay, as funny as this is, like, let's not forget the fact that Team Galactic may have actually killed this guy's Pokemon. Like, oh my god. So, Team Rocket isn't the only one that's allowed to kill. Like, jeez. Really scary to think about. Level 34. That is the magic number. But not the magic number meaning that we got an evolution. Yes, sir. Staraptor the Goat! Yeah, Staraptor the Goat! Close at level 34 upon evolving. Staraptor learns Close Combat. This is a fighting type move that has a lot of power backed into it. However, the drawback is that it cuts the defensive stats of the user. So I'm gonna forget Quick Attack right here because unfortunately, we already have Defog and you can't take off HM moves through any normal means. And besides, with Fog status up, the evasiveness of all opponents will be, well, increased, or accuracy will be lowered, actually. I can't explain it. Being here compels me to battle. Surrounded by all these graves makes you feel like battling. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, yeah, Staraptor the Gold is ready with the close combat on this poor Pichu. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that so cool? Isn't it like close combat so cool? That's so great. Anyway, Poke fans will often have a certain amount of, will have a certain evolution line of Pokemon that's like really popular. Basically just like the Poke Kids do. And yeah, that's basically them in a nutshell. And I'm actually really surprised that I haven't gotten static yet. And now I have. Never mind. Okay, good. Good. Leonard. Huh? What was I just doing? You were just getting your butt beaten by me. Anyway, I'm gonna take the lucky egg off of Sarah, and then I'm gonna give the lucky egg to Peaches, because literally at any time by now, just one level will actually get Peaches to evolve. So I'm gonna put that on him or her, and I need to use Defog again. The white of the eyes. The whiteness! Ah! I need to shake off my sorrow. Please battle with me. And I believe you are the female variant? Yes, you are. Rebecca! You got a Bonsley. Or Bonsley. Wow! I didn't even follow my own advice for that. Jeez. And here's Thunderfang in action. Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow, you actually have a berry. Citrus berry. I believe just like with most biting moves, wait, I should actually do that before I know what I'm talking about. Make the foe flinch or cause it to become paralyzed. Yeah, that's actually even better. I mean, it's not the same type as a bite is, but have a chance of flinching or paralysis is always good. My sorrow has deepened. I believe it has. I'm gonna bring out Drakai here for the amulet coin, because we got a double battle up next. This happy, jovial music in this depressing place. It makes no difference where we are. If you have Pokemon with you, I reckon you ought to battle. My Pokemon is a lively one. Let me show you much. Let me show you much? Bell and Paw. So these are basically the cowboy and cowgirl, you know, together. You know, for a double battle. So it's nothing really too special about that. Nothing that we haven't seen before, except for the fact that I'm gonna Dragon Claw you to pieces because I'm sick and tired of losing. So here's the headcanon for this story. So for this story, Hikari lost her first battle with June, with her rival June. And, you know, she thought, you know, it may not be so bad to lose every once in a while. She might be experienced every now and again, but sometimes you just lose. But then she lost her first battle against... Oh, you get another TM for a return here. She lost against Rourke, and that was a telltale sign of what was to come. It was an embarrassing loss. It's truly an embarrassing loss. And she thought, you know, maybe this probably won't happen again. She defeated Barry once before. She might do it again. And she did. But then she lost to Eterna City's gym leader, you know, very badly, even after a plan was basically implemented. By the way, these are the version-exclusive Pokemon that you actually probably can't get in Pokemon Platinum. I should really check that out after this turn ends. Or after this battle ends, because you got Murkrow and Misdreavus here. These two Pokemon are found in Diamond for Murkrow and Misdreavus for Pearl, respectively. Oh, jeez, man, that's a downer. You're like Butters, dude. Anyway, let me check that really quick. Yep, you can't get Misdreavus or Murkrow or Glameow or Perugly and Stunky and Stuntank in Platinum, which is really weird. Because I love Honchkrow, dude. Like, Honchkrow is a really good Pokemon, and Miss Maggie is too, so why can't we get them? I don't know, maybe it's because they belong to Team Galactic, I don't know. I can't see, this fog obscures everything! I wish the fog would be blown away. Wait, I wish this fog could be blown away like the doubt in my heart. And you just say the same thing. So, at some point, you will need a defog, actually. So let me take care of that really quick. There you go, are you happy? Oh, the fog is gone, and with it, all doubt in my heart. This is my thanks. Don't be shy, take it. You can get the spell tag. That Fantina, it's hard to tell what she's thinking. But she has a compassionate heart. You know, she's a regular visitor. Let me make your journey out of this place less frightening. Take this. You can get a cleanse tag out of this. The Lost Tower is where the spirits of departed Pokemon are put to rest. Those that enjoyed long lives, those whose times are short. All the departed Pokemon shall find solace here. The spell tag will boost the power of ghost-type moves if you didn't find the spooky plate yet. And the cleanse tag acts like a repel, but it's a hold item. So, as long as your lead Pokemon holds that item, then wild Pokemon will be kept away. So yeah, that's just really the Lost Tower in a nutshell. Nothing really... Oh, gee, there are wild mons here. I didn't think there would be, but here we are. And, yeah, that's the fog status at work. When the fog status is at work, your moves will miss more often. But that's okay, because I got a Spark. It's fine. Just like that. The reason why I wanted to do that... Level 35. I believe it's at level 30 where Luxio evolves. But because I'm over-leveled as heck... Evolution! Yes, indeed. Oh, and I'm actually lucky on that front. Yeah, Luxray is so raw. And I'm actually really lucky on that front because I get a second wind at... Actually, I don't. What? Okay, that's really weird. Okay. So what was supposed to happen was... I guess it doesn't learn it upon evolving. Because at level 35, Luxray learns Crunch. And I guess that just didn't happen. I don't know. Luxray was the only Pokemon that I didn't plan for like daycaring, because well, the moves I didn't want to keep around anymore were moved to the top for all the others except for Luxray. So I don't have Bite or Crunch anymore. But that's okay. But that's all right. There are other methods in which I can learn moves. That's fine. In Pokemon Platinum, you can find wild Pokemon here just like you could do in the earlier versions. Except whereas in Diamond and Pearl, you can find Murkrow and Misdreavus here respectively. In Pokemon Platinum, you can actually find the Pokemon Duskull, or Duskull? Yeah, Duskull here. Duskull actually got an evolution in this game. Well, actually, yeah, Duskull and Dusclops got an evolution. So, first off, it was Duskull, then Dusclops. And if it's holding a Reaper Cloth, and I believe if it levels up, or rather trade with a Reaper Cloth? Yes, trade with a Reaper Cloth, then it evolves into Dusk Noir. Dusk Noir is a wall? If I remember right, yes, Dusk Noir is a wall, and it has a lot of physical attack on it with 100 physical attack and equal defensive stats. So it's actually kind of pretty good, actually, if you really just want a wall that can do physical damage. It's pretty cool. And at nighttime, you can actually find Duskull out here. So that's also pretty radical. Next up on the chopping block of Lucky Egg, I will give the Lucky Egg to Palanquin in place of the Quick Claw. Because, well, you can probably imagine what's coming, but since the Lost Tower didn't take long at all, we're actually going to head off to Route 210. And it's actually on Route 210 where you can find some interesting Pokemon here. You know, if I can... Actually, no, I have a Repel up. What the heck am I doing? No, I don't anymore. Okay, so on Route 210, you can find another Jogger here if you want to. However, it's also on this route where you can find a pretty interesting Pokemon here. I'll probably just explain it right here. So the rarest Pokemon that you can find on, oh wait, over here, you can find TM51 by talking to this person. TM51 is Roost. So, Roost is basically a flying type recover. And I'm not sure if it's this game, but on the turn that you use Roost, the user temporarily loses the flying type. I'm not sure if it's this game. It probably is. Again, I have to check my informaciones. Okay, so it isn't this game, actually, where you temporarily lose the flying type on the turn that you used it. Okay. So there are a couple of ways to go here on this route. You can either go upward or through the middle. But personally, I'm going to go through the middle because that's just what works best for me. Anyway, it's right over here where you can, right on this route, where two of the rarest Pokemon are both Chansey and Scyther. Scyther was actually added into the Sinnoh Dex in Pokemon Platinum. And to be perfectly honest, you can't really go wrong with either of them if you decide to go for either one or the other. Like, for real. Like, having Scyther or Scizor actually has some advantages. Like, I believe with Scyther, it's higher speed yeah, it already has a high enough physical attack stat, and it has a high enough speed for it to be a physical sweeper if it wants to. 110 speed and 105, 110 attack, 105 speed, I mean. Level 36 for Draka. And then you have Scizor, which gains the Steel type, actually. So it gains resistances, while also gaining a little bit more attack and physical defense. So it'll have 130 attack and 100 defense to it. And it gains a little bit more special defense, too, so that's pretty nice. The only thing, though, is that if you want to have Scizor on your team, then you're going to have to trade Scyther holding a metal coat. And good luck finding one in 2023, the year of our Lord. But seriously, though, there are advantages and disadvantages to having one and the other, so that's pretty awesome. There it is, the magic number. The magic number for my revenge can be complete at last. If you somehow put the Cynthia's egg in the PC box, not really knowing that it's a Togepi, then this trainer that I'm fighting right now will have a Togepi to see for your Pokedex. It is time for Palanquin to ascend to the heights of royalty. For she is now Empoleon. Empoleon is so cool. I love Empoleon. Upon evolving at level 36, it gains Aqua Jet. So this is a water type quick attack. It's physical, unfortunately. I literally have 2 moves that deal the same amount of special. As much as I would... do I get rid of Metal Claw for it? Actually, no. I'm not going to really be encountering anything that's weak to Steel. Really. So I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet. But yeah, my entire Pokemon team is officially stacked. It's still not complete yet. But look at my absolute unit of Empoleon. Look at it. Look at her. It's pretty great, isn't it? Pretty great. I may not have, like, good natures for most of these, for some of these. But I know they're great. I know they're wonderful. Man, that's so good. Okay, so I'm going to fight the rest of these trainers over here, and I'm gonna see if they can get me a lot of experience. And I'm also gonna put Danny out there too. This is tall grass, so you can't really ride your bike on it. Oh, and they got rid of that Okay, I didn't know this. In Generation 3, there was an area with tall grass where you could use cut to mow down the grass. But it's not in this game. Okay. Just a singular Ponyta stood in my way. Just one single little guy. Alright, I'm gonna go over here now, all the way up here, where you can also find yet another Pokemon breeder, as well as some twins. As well as some Matio twins. And, of course, I'm gonna battle them all. Yay, we're gonna battle with lots of Pokemon! We're all going to battle! These guys have seals on them, so that's the interesting bit about them. Alright, and in my infinite wisdom, I forget that Clefairy isn't a fairy type yet. So, in my infinite wisdom, I clicked Ominous Wind on Clefairy. Because of course I did. This trainer will have an Elekid for you to see for your Pokedex. As well as a Happiny for you to see for your Pokedex too. And believe me, this Happiny right here, this trainer is compatible with the Versus Seeker. So you can just go ahead and challenge him to your heart's content if you want. And yeah, basically just like, oh wow, why do I keep forgetting that Pokemon are normal type? Yeah, 1255 experience. Yeah, and this trainer is compatible with the VS Seeker. Also, you want to learn Substitute. Substitute basically sacrifices your own HP in order to make a copy of it. And if you lose the same amount of HP, then the Substitute breaks. Can be good for the right Pokemon, but I don't think Rotom is the right Pokemon for Substitute. Hey, did you take a good look? I did, and they stunk. Well, except for the fact that Happiny actually confused me with Sweet Kiss, and I got hurt with confusion every single time, because of course I did. I'm starting to think that confusion may actually be the death of me. But that's alright, because I am overpowered as heck, man. There are trainers here that you can fight in this little shop bar thing. But the main point of interest is for you to actually fight the collectors. Because the collectors will have, of course, rare Pokemon, but one of them will have Munchlax, which is, again, and I reiterate, a 1% encounter rate on 4 random honey trees in all of Sinnoh. What have you done to my Pokemon? It took me forever to catch you using that honey. Well, you still have it. So, why are you even bothering? This other Collector Fernando, will have a Heracross, which is not as rare as Munchlax is, but it's still pretty rare at a, I believe, 15% encounter rate. At least it's not on 4 random honey trees. It can appear on any honey tree, actually. Why did that hit 5 times? That's supposed to hit only 2. That Hyper Fang that I just did left a significant mark because I almost KO'd it in 1 hit with Hyper Fang. But that didn't happen. Huh. Knowledge alone isn't everything, you know. Of course not. Youngster, you seen the Psyduck huddled outside? Psyduck are Pokemon that suffer from chronic headaches. I'm afraid you'll have to wait for them to get better. Oh, of course you are. Some customers are rowdy types that want to battle. Do what you will with them, I don't mind. And oh, hi. You are also a trainer. And you're also a different trainer class called a waitress. I don't really know what waitresses do. They just do things. They just have Pokemon. I take losses with an unusually big smile. Sorry I took your tips. Sorry that I took your tips. So anyway, this place will sell you Moo Moo Milk, which is a really good recovery item. And you can buy a dozen of them. Yes, please. I believe Moo Moo Milks will restore 100 HP, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'll check that obviously in a little bit. But since I got a lot of money, I am going to buy the heck out of these. Let's see how much they heal up. 100, yeah. Okay. So I believe with all that said, we're all done here. So we'll be all good for next time. Because next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to continue our way down Route 215 in order to get to our next stop. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.